What up, y'all? Marjack79 here. So, just recently I released my top 10 figures of 2019 video. Y'all seem to like that one a whole lot, so now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do our top 10 worst figures that I bought in 2019. Oh man, 15 dislikes. I'm sure some of y'all are not going to agree with some of my choices here. Some of them might be a little bit weird, and what's going to be special about this video is specifically not going to be, some of the figures are not going to be figures that were released this year. It's going to be figures that I bought in 2019. So, I mean, it could be a figure from like a year ago, 2 years ago. So don't judge me. Because I'm not one of those reviewers who like buys stuff just because it's a toy and it's cool. Like, I need to have like, there has to be like a property that I was invested in to make me want to buy the figure. So that's where I'm coming from. So let's just go to number 10. Number 10, the SH Figure Arts Fail Bowser. Oh my god, it's baby Bowser. Look at those, look at these World of Nintendo Marios compared to this Bowser. Literally, the only reason that this is on the list is because it's so freaking small that it's like just like a mini Bowser, man. So he's like perfect size for Smash Brothers. But I feel like, you know, but the line is supposed to be a representation of the Super Mario figure line. So when he's absolutely the same height as Mario, I just find that to be a bit absurd. So that's why he's on the list. Yeah. Not really much else to say, but other than that, the figure is great. Articulation, the effect pieces, you know, it's all that you would want from a Bowser figure. But, you know, just because he's so freaking small is why he makes the list. Alright, moving on. Number 9, the Jack Specific 4-inch Boo. It's not really, I mean, it's tough to even call this guy an action figure. I mean, he can move his arms like left and right, and that's it. So I feel like he would have avoided the list if he would have had some kind of a hole at his bottom so that maybe you can plug a stand into him so he can give off the interpretation that he's floating. But I mean, it's literally just this ball. And most of your normal collectors are just going to have to sit him on top of something like this. And there you go. So I think maybe if he would have came with something to maybe be able to hook him to like a ceiling or stand to plug him into. I mean, even just like a little one. Just, I think his accessory is just a single coin. So I don't know. I mean, he was only a $10 figure, but this guy had to point him out, man. So, I mean, as what you could expect from a Boo. It's not like he's a bad figure or whatnot, but you know, this day and age, 2019, sometimes you just want a little bit more. Number 8, Ludwig. God, you sure are talking about a lot of Mario figures, man. Dislike. Sorry, man. I promise this is the last Mario figure that's going to be on the list. But yeah, if anybody that saw that review of my Ludwig and Boo video, you know that this is basically just a statue. I mean, you can't even call it an action figure. So, I mean, he can move his arms up and down, but if you move his legs or his tail at all, then he can't really stand up. So that's why he makes the list. He's still a cool looking figure. He looks awesome on the shelf, especially next to his crazy brother. So, but if it's an action figure, it has to have some kind of articulation going on here. I mean, even the Marios have something. I mean, sheesh, excuse me. But Mario's and the Luigi's and even the Waluigi here, I mean, it's got some kind of articulation. But this Ludwig here is basically pointless. So, yeah, that's why he makes the list. Number 7, it's going to be the 10th anniversary MCU Marvel Legends Red Skull. He just seems really small to me. I don't know, I feel like it would have been better if they just would have put him in his normal black outfit that he was wearing throughout the majority of Captain America, the First Avenger. I don't know, he just, I mean, comparing him to like Ronin, Killmonger, Yellow Jacket, Crossbones, he just seems really freaking small, man. I don't know, it just... his accessories was weird. He can't really, his arms is weird. Kind of tried to put him in like a little pose where he's got his arms behind his back, but I don't know, man. It's just really generic looking. It's just definitely not my favorite Marvel Legends. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to have him in my collection. I think I would definitely prefer the black coated version, but this one just definitely the lower tier when it comes to the Marvel Legends that I got this year. Number 6, the Iron Spider knockoff. I know what you're thinking. You really putting a knockoff on your top 10 worst list? Oh my god, you're such a noob. Unsubscribe. Shut up. I paid my money for it, didn't I? I mean, if he would have came out, you know, halfway decent, and if he didn't just completely fall apart when I pulled him out of the package, he would have avoided the list. I mean, I know what I was getting when I was purchasing this guy. I didn't expect it to be SH Figure Arts standard, but at least not fucking fall apart right out of the goddamn package. I had to super glue 3 of these arms on. Then I feel like I had to glue apart some of these wrist pegs and hand pegs too, so it's basically stuck in that position forever. It is what it is, though. I think I paid like $30 for him, so yeah, that's why he makes the list, man. Not for just because he's a knockoff. I mean, even if it's a knockoff, it still has to be a functioning figure. Yeah. All right, moving on. Number 5, controversial one right here, man. The SH Figure Arts Mark 85 Iron Man. I know what you're thinking, like, how the hell are you putting this figure on here? This is a great fig. Sure, I paid $120 for it, and it didn't come with a fucking Tony Stark hat. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm paying that much for a goddamn toy. I want some good accessories. That's all there is to it. It's bullshit. That's why it's here. I have nothing else to say about it. He's a great figure. He's beautiful. Aesthetically pleasing, articulation is great. No Tony Stark hat. Why? Explain it to me. And don't even try to say, well, they're doing a re-release of it with the Tony Stark hat now. I don't give a shit. He should have came out with this first before I spent $120 for it. Yep, that's how I feel, and I'm sticking with my gut. Moving on. Number 4, the Marvel Legends Far From Home Spider-Man. And I'm sure I know what you're thinking. That figure actually looks cool. Yeah, now, after I added some customization to him, why did this figure not come with the black lines on it? You know, I'm sure everybody in the toy community knows that if you wanted to make this suit representative to how it looked in the movie, you had to buy one of those cool black pens and do the lining of the entire suit across the entire figure. Why? Why? And this also didn't come with this Tom Holland head too. It was just this figure and with this head on, and that was it. I don't think it came with any accessories either. I don't even think it came with the Build-A-Piece. So yeah, $20 for just a subpar Spider-Man suit that if you wanted it to represent what the suit actually fucking looked like, you had to customize it yourself. Else it was just god awful. Yep, that's why. Terrible, man. Terrible. Looks fine now though. You know, it's cool. Number 3, Marvel Legends Vision. Oh man, from the Bro Thor wave. I just do not like this figure. I don't. I mean, unfortunately, it's the only representation of Vision that I have that's official in my collection, so I just have to deal with him. But I don't think he's tall enough. I don't think his face sculpt came out right. Just the aesthetic on him just looks weird to me. I mean, he looks decent when you pose him with the Scarlet Witch. His cape is weird. It doesn't stay on his shoulders right. It's not really a whole lot of poses you can put him in. He didn't come with any hands. He just came with those hands that he's with right now, the open palms. It's fucking weird. I don't know what kind of a design choice that was, especially when you compare him to like the freaking Iron Patriot, the down hair. Pretty much everybody else on this shelf, aside from the Iron Man right there, is Marvel Legends. It is just so much better than this Vision figure. He still pisses me off to this day. I'm so glad I didn't overpay for him, because when he first came out, people were paying like double his price on eBay and shit. And I just waited. I'm like, no, I just don't think it's going to be as good as what people are putting out to be. And I don't know. I just didn't. I mean, I'm glad to have them, but I mean, if they ever make like an updated version of them, hopefully the Disney Plus series will give us some updated figures of these guys here, and I'll definitely pick them up once they do. But right now, I just got to deal with this guy. So, yeah, unfortunate. Oh my god, there he goes talking about this Demonica Fit Vegeta again. Yeah, you just don't know how to handle your figures, man. You suck. You're a terrible YouTuber. God, I'm unsubscribing. Guess what? Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't care. That's right. Number 2, the Demonica Fit Vegito. Paid $50 for him out of the package. Broke right out of it. I don't care. I paid $50 for him and he broke. I had to pay an additional $40 to get him repaired. That's all there is to it. Number 2, I mean, obviously, Demonica Fit is a knockoff product of SH Figure Arts. So, I mean, aesthetically looking, I mean, the figure is beautiful. I mean, the finished product, I mean, once you get him onto the shelf, he's going to be great. But, man, the trial and error of getting him to this point, horrible. Absolute torture. And that's why he is number 2. I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion. If you want to make your own opinion, then start your own channel and make your own video. So, there you go. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this would usually be the point in the video where I would give y'all maybe it's like some honorable mentions or something, but I don't got none. So I don't know, it was hard enough for me to come up with this list in the first place, because, you know, everything I bought this year I absolutely appreciate, but everything is not perfect, man. So that's where we are. So, alright, drum roll please. Number 1. Yep, the Marvel Legends Bro Thor original Avengers Captain America. Oh my god. They had one job, just to fix Captain America's ass and make it plump and just how it was supposed to look in the movie. It was skinny. This guy can barely stand up. It's just, now he's proportioned wrong. His torso is weird. He doesn't stick. He can't really stand up straight. Falls down. It's just not a good figure, man. I feel like they basically took the 2012 figure and just repackaged it and gave it to us in 2019. It's not good. Not good, man. I don't know. I was so excited to get this figure too, because I was just hunting for the Bro Thor wave, and you know, even the original video that I put out on, he's not that good. I was just trying to be optimistic and not realistic, because I was just happy to have him. But after just, you know, looking at him, playing with him a little bit more, I was just, you know what, this is really a terrible figure. It really is. This is bad. This is bad, man. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it, man. And alright, with that is my top 10 worst figures of 2019. If you agree with it, cool. Like the video. If you didn't agree with it, well, that's cool too, man. That's why we all have our own opinions, isn't it? Dislike, unsubscribe. Alright, man. As always, you can follow me at youtube.com/markjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. As always, I will see you guys on the next video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.